so let's go do Maharaj's Repeatables. We don't have his phone number yet, which is kind of annoying, but we'll get it. Those are usually the mission doors in this zone, at least in the later arcs. Yeah, I sure have. Let's see, what do we got? Prevent the destruction of the Lay Acre. Here we go. Scatter the Sioux forces. So he's got different repeatables. Defeat some enemies, defend some things, destroy some things. It's a pretty typical mix of repeatable content. There's nothing really crazy that stands out there. We're just going to drop this nuke here. Okay, these guys are all taking... Never mind, they're just taking too long to kill. I don't want to be there fighting them. We'll come back and grind out the Circle of Thorns kill badge later. Guy named Way of the Night. Must be the Batman. Hello and welcome, by the way. So we're playing well out of their league. It's time to remind them of that fact. Yes. So we're looking for 3 Sioux leaders. None of you are leaders. You will fight so many blue ink men in this area, in this story arc, that you can... that if you didn't have the blue inkman badge, you will get it. Kind of everywhere, man. In fact, at some point we'll probably like do Heather Townsend's arc with the difficulty like cranked up, just for the purpose of getting ancestral spirits, sorcerers, blue inkmen, that kind of stuff. It's, I forget if it's 1 or 200 blue inkmen, but you're in the course of like grinding Dark Astoria or incarnate stuff, like it's super easy to get. Not a problemo. In fact, the deeper you get into incarnate stuff, the easier all this gets, because you get to bring your incarnate shifts these missions. One of the few places outside of incarnate story arcs where that's true. I will sometimes come farm these missions, get super inspirations. For good money. Combat, it's a pleasure. Thank you. Kidnap Mystic. You know what? We're gonna do that again. How many missions is it gonna take to fill up his bar? 5? You know, maybe I should do a different mission. I shouldn't just like keep killing the Sioux. But I really didn't want to do a kidnap, so you know, trying to avoid doing stuff like, God, I gotta go a mile. Here, just teleport. Teleport over there. Like, I don't want to run that far. That's silly. We almost went to the wrong place. So yeah, in this zone, your incarnate shifts count, and the repeatable missions, and all the story arcs, like, all your incarnate stuff carries through with you, which is real nice. Because, like, incarnate shifts don't count in any of the other zones. Okay, Ancestral Warden, there you are, buddy. How's it going? Let's just go to the next floor. Sometimes it's called Cimarora's Cinnamororia. And you know what? Ordinarily, I'd be like, eh. I think that one's actually kind of funny, as bad nicknames go. Okay, so we can't get 10 threads anymore, which is a bummer. But what we could do is we can get this little yellow, like this, and now we got that thing. And here's why I farm these sometimes. Like, it takes like 2 minutes or whatever to do. And then I get to come in here and be like, ah, yes, I would enjoy some money. And I just put it on the market for like $500,000, and it'll eventually sell for $500,000. It's amazing. All right, Maharaj, what else you got? He's just giving me the same things over and over. All right, we'll do this one. We'll kidnap the Sioux Mystic. Yeah, he's also got ones where you defend places against attackers. There's one where you lead Circle of Thorns sorcerers into an area. Like, the Circle of Thorns sorcerer has to make it to the end of the map. He does a ritual. There's ones where you fight banished Pantheon bosses instead of Sioux bosses. Here, we'll just plow right through the Sioux here. This is not a big deal. We'll go to the end, kidnap the guy, then come back to the front. Not back here, huh? Never really got into staff melee on player characters. Seems to work okay for NPCs. I don't know, maybe I just don't know how to build a staff character. It's entirely possible. Alright, let's just leave this Mystic out. And how weak the sound effects are? Yeah, that too. You know, one thing Dual Pistols has going for it is the sound effects are pretty satisfying. It may not hit that hard, but boy, the gunfire sure sounds like gunfire. So the other thing you can get are just reward merits. So we'll just grab 2 reward merits here. Done. And it sounds like somebody is going to be killing Adamastor in the other Dark Astoria. So we'll go do that real quick. But you get the idea from Maharaj, man. He just gives you some stuff to do. Go do it. And that is that. So we'll see if we can sneak into the Adamastor fight. I've already got the badge. I just want to hit him for a couple merits. And some threads? You might get... Oh my god. Get frick up, dude. What the flippin' blap was that? We'll see if we can make it in time. And then if we can't, great. If we can, great. It's great either way. Remember one time Dark Astoria lost its fog, and that was pretty unsettling. Because you could actually see like the ghost people and stuff very clearly. As you got nearer, they would vanish. Like, can't really make them out. In fact, I don't even know if the ghost people are still in the zone. Like they used to be. I haven't seen Adamastor pop yet. So I think we're doing good. We're going to get out of here. There we go. They just popped him. We just got to get in and get a hit. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. We're going to make it. We are so going to make it. Hi, buddy. Woo, look at us just sneaking in here. I assume draining like that move is like a heal, but it doesn't actually seem to do that much for him. Like we just continue punching him and don't stop, and he loses. I'm gonna throw a dagger at him. He's got too much regen. Boom! 6 reward merits, a monstrous ether, and 5 incarnate threads. We rocked that party. Alright, I'm going to get out of here as soon as I remember where the heck I'm day job parking. Ah! Vanguard base, that's right. Gotta keep that little mouse cursor moving. You all have a great one. I'll go see if there's anybody we can raid real quick. After, tuck in here. I should work on my dual pistol corruptor. Hi, XLG. I'm doing alright, man. Hold on. I can cash in some prismatic aether for something. Oh, I guess we should save up and buy that. Okay. I was gonna look for somebody to raid. That's right. That's right. I remember now. Do I even have any merits left? Okay, well, we're a little shy on buying another one of those. That's okay. Alright, let's go find somebody to raid.